actually fully starts. If you're here to just see how to put on the dual caliper bracket, I'm gonna give you 2 different times to skip to in the video just because it is a longer video. So if you skip to 5 minutes and 4 seconds to 5 minutes and 52 seconds, all you have to do is take apart the caliper and the rotor, and then there's a little pin that holds in the hub nut. You're gonna take that hub nut off. From 9 minutes and 51 seconds to 14 minutes and 53 seconds is kind of the rest of the video of when I explain how we did the other side once we figured it out for ourselves. I'll tell you, what you need to grind down, what bolts you need to take off, and how everything fits together. If you guys are here for the full vlog, obviously I always appreciate it. Thank you guys so much for watching. And I'll let you get back to the rest of the video. So I'm gonna stop talking and enjoy. Well, today is the day. I wanted to get the hydro and the other seating and my dual caliper bracket done, either last weekend or the weekend before that, but there's just been so much going on, just work-wise and everything else, that I haven't been able to get to it. So today is officially the day that we are going to get to it. Unfortunately, my brake lines didn't come in for the hydro for the 240. We're still gonna set up everything, we're gonna do everything, we're just gonna wait for the brake lines to come in. I was kind of hoping they'd be here by tomorrow for the upload, but obviously I don't think they're going to be. I'm headed down to my buddy's house to go grab the jack that we're gonna need to jack up the car, because I need a low one. And then from there, I'll be cut to us getting to work on the dual caliper bracket first, and then getting the hydro in and welding that in, and probably running into a bunch of problems that that we're always gonna run into. So hope you guys enjoy the video. If you do, leave a thumbs up. As always, leave a comment down below what you guys think of the car. So something is always the issue with this car, man. Of course the battery's dead, which I can kind of blame on myself just because I didn't keep it on a tender, because I don't have a garage to keep it in or anywhere. Really, I could have ran an extension cord, but either way, battery died, had to run out and get a new battery. I'm now starting my day at like 11 o'clock, so it's a little bit later than I wanted to, but we are gonna get to what we need to get to today. I'm gonna get it over there, and I'll see you guys in a little bit. So I am back in my garage. Gotta get the dual caliper bracket. We got lots of stuff today. Hold on. Look. Box number 1. Dual caliper brackets. And here's the actual bracket. Hook the other one. So one goes on one side, one bracket goes on the other side. We'll see how that fits. I'm gonna guess something like stock one goes there. This one's probably gonna go right about there. The light of a package. We got this bad boy right here. And most of you can guess. Unfortunately, I don't have the braided lines that I was gonna use to hook everything up today and hopefully be able to use it. Since I don't have those, it's just gonna have to wait until the next video, so I'll give you something to look forward to, because I'm gonna be using it, and we'll see how that goes. So there's the e-brake, and one more package. This package huge, hold on. There's my other package, which goes for the other racing seat, which I don't have in the car at the moment. So, we got a lot to do today. I got a lot to get done, and I'm gonna get started because I need to get started at like 11 o'clock. Alright, so since this is going to be my first time ever putting on one of these, it's going to be a little bit of an adventure. from what I can understand, let me get the piece. You know, the rotor has to come off, caliper has to come off. All right, so now that I have the caliper and rotor off, I'm gonna have to take this solder pin out, and I'm assuming I'm gonna have to take all of this apart, because what I'm thinking is once I get all of this apart, I get this copper pin out right here. I'm gonna have to take this apart, and then this is sandwiched in between the knuckle and the hub. So I'm gonna have to get all this apart, I'm gonna take this apart and go from there. Holy was that a bitch to get that cotter pin out. I don't understand why. Look at this. If you'll focus on it. Not my face. It's ridiculous. So if any of you have a better way and an easier way of getting these pins out, it would be an absolute wonderful thing for me to know. Getting there though. All right, so we ran into issue number one. I do not have socket to take the hub off of this 240, which I kind of figured was going to be the case in the beginning. So I'm not too worried about it because Pete's on his way here and he might have something that potentially I could work with. If not, I'm just gonna have to go buy one, which I need new tools anyway, so it's not that big of a deal. So essentially, what I don't have, for people who don't know what I'm talking about, so here's what I need to take off. I need to take this off with a socket that's holding the hub on, so I can get the hub off, so that I can get this behind it on. You know, this is going to be behind it, which is going to be to. All right, so you see these bolts back here. Those bolts that hold on the hub and everything else. That's where these are going to mock up to. So these holes are going to mock up with those holes. Let's keep going, keep it moving, and keep working. Pete just showed up, so now I can actually continue working or trying to work on what I'm trying to get finished, because I haven't been able to do anything. I couldn't put the rims because I forgot hose guards to cover up the wheel. So unfortunately, Pete did not have the 6-point socket for the hub that we needed, so we're gonna try AutoZone. If not AutoZone, I guess Home Depot, right? They said Home Depot was gonna have it. So we're gonna run there right now. We're gonna go pick that up. As always, when you work on a car, you run into 5 billion problems just trying to do anything. And then we're gonna go from there and hopefully be able to get that on. I don't know if I'm gonna get the hydro today. Phil is gonna be meeting us, and so if he meets us and we can get everything done, we might be able to, but I still don't have the brake lines anyway for it. But if we can get that in, I'll be happy and be able to drive it home, and then next week do what I need to do. Is there a turbo in this?
Oh, big time.
The turbo's in it.
Dude, it's got a Garrett TD04 in it. It's got a, that's currently on stage 1 running 18 PSI.
Cool. On the Saab? $36mm socket for the hub, so we can finally get this off. And it's 2:30 already, so we haven't done anything. So we just ended up finishing up the first side for the caliper, for the dual caliper bracket, and we just got that in. It was a bitch, especially with how rusty that the bolts were. They're holding the hub on and everything else. So but at least we know how to do it now. Since we know how to do it now, I'll explain it as we're going through it on the other side of the car. We did have to grind down some of the cars, so you guys you'll see that. You'll see what you have to grind down, so it's a little bit easier for you guys. But it is one hell of a project to do. There's no way I'm gonna get to the hydro today, so we're just gonna get this at least done. I won't do the hydro until I get the brake lines in anyway. So this is gonna be a full video on its own, which is, I didn't film all the shit that we had to go through, but it's still fun, always. So essentially what we're doing is we're taking off the 4 bolts that hold on the hub. I can't see what I'm looking at. Okay, the 4 bolts, we got these 2 out. We're trying to get this one out now. If you could see, it's a little dark, but you got to take that off so that this whole hub comes off, and then that piece, the actual bracket, sits behind there with the spacer. So we finally got it out. If you can't tell, it is downpouring outside. We're supposed to get a really bad storm. Finally knocked that out with a puller and a hammer. That thing was seized on there. Absolutely seized on there. A little bit better, unlike what we shaved down on the outside here, and we also shaved the letters. There's letters that sit on the inside. You have to shave those off so that the caliper actually fits on. You'll see what I mean when we actually get the caliper on there, on why you actually have to shave those pieces down. Good? You'll see if it hits.
Yeah, I think we're hitting.
Hitting a little bit?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, so what we have now, we have the bracket on to the back side. We put the hub back on. Now we're just screwing them down, and it sits flush right up against it. You don't have to worry, you know, they give you the spacer right here, to fit on here so that it spaces the other for the original caliper, for the stock brakes right back on there. So we're going to continue putting this back on, and then I'll see you guys in like 2 minutes. So real quick, we got the hub tightened down, that's on, that's ready to go. Now we're gonna get the actual caliper, the caliper right there. We're gonna get that mounted to the bracket here, and then we'll make our way from there. So we got the spacer on there. It goes behind the rotor, and now this just slides on. If I can get an angle. That's gonna slide onto that bracket. So there's two nuts. I don't even think you're gonna be able to see it. I might have to move this out just a little bit. 2 nuts that are right on the back. You gotta kind of squeeze these through and finesse. Got them. I got this one. I don't honestly got them just yet.
So here you see we're taking these spacers, and because now you put that bracket behind here, you move the whole rotor out, you're going to have to put a spacer on there so that the caliper stays in line with the rotor.
The original caliper stays in line with that.
Hey, all right, now we're going.
Good now?
Yeah. All right, so right now we got to torque down that hub nut.
Hub nut.
Oh!
Don't break my suspension. These cotter pins. All right, let me get these on. I'll get back to you guys in like 2 minutes. Not even 30 seconds, 5 seconds, whatever. We are officially done and finished, and we're all excited because this took way longer than it should have. But that hub being sealed on there was like one of our biggest issues. So now we're all done. We got the cotter pins back in, cotter pins back in. We got caps over the top. Both calipers are on. I just want to make sure you can see it. Both calipers are on. They're done. That's gonna be it for today. I'm nowhere near starting the hydro, and the brake lines aren't in anyway. What's up? We're done. Done. I'm so happy. They look good. They're gonna be in there. I can't wait to actually use it once I get everything else finished. That'll be in next Wednesday's video. Like I always post videos. I post one on Sunday and one on Wednesday as well. Every Sunday and Wednesday. I'm on like a trend here. I gotta do it. I have to have a day, a set day, and it's Sundays and Wednesdays. Sundays is the daily vlog of what's going on, And then Wednesdays are like the big car projects of what I'm gonna be doing. So if you guys like the video, leave a like, subscribe, comment. What else am I missing? Like, subscribe, comment.
I think that's it.
That's it, right? I'll link my Instagram down below as well. I always post stuff about what we're doing that day. If it's car stuff, I always post up pictures on the cars and everything else. So if you guys want to see that, go follow my Instagram down below. I'll see you guys in the next video. You wanna end the vlog off?
Bye.